Bloggo's POW.
Right, it's time to look at another 4 Japanese-only PlayStation 1 games. Right, so today's first game is Astro Trooper Van Ark. So let's have a look. So yes, the year is 2200 to a long time in the future. I'm going to skip this. So it begins in an unusual way. I am aware of this game being a Star Fox style space shooter, and here we are in a Resident Evil style tank controls sort of situation. So that's a bit of a surprise. I was not expecting that, so I think this may be the mission briefing-y bits before the main game, maybe. Oh look, loading door. And there's a robot thing to talk to. It's going to talk to the robot thing. It's going to speak completely in Japanese. There we go. Ah, right. So this is our option here. So I presume the hangar is where you actually start a battle. But I can imagine, looking at this, I can go to the star floor of the simulation room. Let's go to the simulation room. What looks like to be a Midgar main reactor of a simulation room. Okay. If you're watching this with some alcohol next to you, you could probably try a drinking game. See how many times I mentioned Star Fox. Right, so we're on to a weapon select screen, maybe? Okay, missile pod, sure. What have we got? Well, a choice of a laser cannon or no laser cannon. So we're definitely going to take a laser cannon. Lovely. Okay, all installed. I've just noticed the Mars Defence Force in the background is MDF. Does that mean the spaceships are made of fake wood? I don't know. Let's hope not. Okay, so training start. And here we have, as we expected, a Star Fox style thing. Okay, so fly through the... Oh god. I'm so bad at this kind of game. I'm not. I'm bad at this. It's a little bit twitchy compared to Star Fox, but it controls in pretty much the same way. Fly through the rings, and now we're being told to do something. What are we being told to do? Probably, oh, let's shoot some stuff. Oh, we do have rapid fire if we hold it down. That's lovely. And we have a boost as well. Oh crap, just hit a crane. What else do we have? Any lock-on weaponry of some type. No, hitting all the rings here. It's just like Superman 64. What are we trying now, robot dude? Oh, I've got a lock on there, so how do I fire it? This is the inherent problem with trying out some exclusively Japanese games, is the obviously the instruction booklets are all in Japanese. I should also point out at this point, 2 of the games in today's video were lent to me by long-time friend and viewer of the channel, Warden75. So thanks, dude. I shall point out the other one when I get around to it. Alright, there we go. There's your lock-on weapon. Lovely. Still not doing particularly well. Okay, what we'll do is we'll skip on to the first proper mission then. Okay. So we've evidently been given our first mission now, so off we go into our flying spaceship, and our little robot docks in the back a bit like R2-D2 with his flappy MDF ears. Fantastic. Okay, so now even though you've just seen the main character get into the ship, I can choose from two different pilots so far. I haven't unlocked the other ones yet, so we'll go with Reen. Or should we go with Morton, because he's like got... Why would you go with somebody with no combat ability rather than... I don't know. We're going to go with him. And into a proper fight. So this is looking pretty good. Oh. So obviously... very Star Fox, but also with these backgrounds like this, I'm getting a lot of Panzer Dragoon out of this as well. I'd imagine what with the text on this. Oh Jesus Christ! What's that? Oh geez, Frank Herbert called. He wants his worms back. I imagine with all the Japanese text on this, it's probably why it didn't get a Western release. But it's a shame, because this is very, very technically pretty for a PlayStation 1 game. It controls nicely, and oh Jesus Christ! And it's good. Oh, big fish! Big fish. Oh, licking big fish. Oh crap, that didn't go well, did it? Oh shit, some things to shoot. Oh, some mountains to dodge. I mean, even the pop-up's not too bad, is it? I mean, it's not fantastic, but then again, early PlayStation game, and I want to say early, it doesn't have dual analog support. At least I don't think it does anyway. He says checking. Oh, it does have dual analog support. What an idiot. It was me playing it on digital, and I could have been playing it on analog. So there we go, lessons learned. Well, what's lurking on down here? Oh, big fish. It's going to come out again, isn't it, any moment? This appears to be the boss. Oh, it's got big arc lasers as well. The lock-on weapon makes things a lot easier. Puts me in mind of a Mega Boost as well, if you've played that. It's the Polyphony digital game that isn't a racing game. This thing's going to die fairly soon. Oh, I've knocked one of its big arse lasers off, and two of its big arse lasers off. You have no arse lasers. Oh. Yeah, well, there we go. That was good, wasn't it? I don't know how much energy I've got left. Actually, probably not. Oh shit, not a lot. I reckon probably one more hit. I'm probably... Oh, lightning, I'm going to die. Horribly in a lightning storm. This is pretty good, I must admit. I'm going to have to track myself down a copy of this myself, and I'm dead. Mission failed. Yeah, good stuff that. Enjoying it.
Running high.
Right, so next up is Running High, which I picked up on a whim at Play Expo back in February in Margate, knowing I was going to do another PlayStation games that came from Japan episode. So this is it. Never heard of it before, so let's go in and see what this is like. So we have what's this? A character select. So we can have Haruya Daiku Kumaru, Woody Winger, Antoine Thika, Doris Freya. Doris. See you. Anyway, yeah. So we've got the typical racing game tropes of fast, grippy, and whatever. So I think we're going to have to go with Woody Winger. I think. What's this? Course select. Marquee Town, Highwood, Tower Park. Let's start with let's just do this one. And what does proceeds mean? Oh, I see. It's like a ranking system of how well we do and shit like that. Okay, fair enough. Let's start then. Right now, I will point out this is digital control only. I have checked, so I'm not going to faff around with the controls. But we have a we have a running racing game. So Ridge Racer meets Pepsi Man, which is unusual in itself, but it does. Oh god! I managed to drift a second ago. I'm in 8th place, of course, because reasons. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can drift. Okay, that's fine. So it controls a bit like Ridge Racer. It's like lift up on the accelerator and then hammer down again to go into a drift, which is a bit funny. Oh, I've got a bit of a turbo boost thing there as well. Oh, and I can hit people as well, so I can take swipes at people as they go past, so a little bit road rashy there as well. I don't see it being particularly useful, but it might be later on, I don't know. I'm too busy concentrating on the actual course to actually concentrate on hitting anybody. I managed to get myself up to 3rd place, which is nice. But what an odd game. Oh god, do not use the boost on a corner. I think you might gain boost by drifting, a bit like the later Ridge Racer games. But it's the controls just feel a little bit off. It's not horrible, but it's not, you know, fantastic. But I'm getting the hang of it. But still, what a bizarre game. Don't think I'm going to make 1st place by the looks of this. The drifting holds your position quite well, actually. Oh, I might just make this in 1st place. Oh, he says crashing into a bloody wall. Wow, 2nd. That's not too bad. And with that, we go straight to the name entry screen, which is and back to the title screen. So it is. Doesn't appear to be a career mode, so to say. It literally is just like an arcade game. You have your credit, or in this case you don't, but then you race your race and that's it. It's game over. There's no continuation. You just start another game. But unusual, not one I'd ever heard of. And looking at this, is quite an early-ish PlayStation game, 97. What an unusual oddity. Well, sort of glad I've played it in some ways, but I can't wholeheartedly recommend it. But right, so after a fairly lengthy intro of pretty dodgy quality is another really early PlayStation game. This is Tutenkaku, 1995. So yeah, really early PlayStation game. So let's have a look. Oh, game start configuration, fairly standard. So you get a choice of ships. Okay, let's go with the default one. Now this was also lent to me by Warden of 75. Thanks, dude. And I have played this before. I remember he bought this from CEX in London back when they did imports. I believe. I think he got it from there. But I have no recollection of playing it at all. Which is odd, because, you know, I like shoot 'em ups. Oh god, I've hit the smart bomb already. Of course I have, because shoot 'em up reasons. Now, immediately you're going to be drawn to comparisons with things like Dodonpachi or other cave games. This does predate Cave as a whole, I think. I'm not sure when Cave started, but this sort of does predate them. But if anybody's got any more information on that, I never do any research before I play a game. Oh, Christ almighty, and it's already getting tough. A lot going on, a lot of bullets on the screen. I like the design of those helicopters, they look nice. Oh, Christ almighty. Yeah, this is hard. Okay, boss thing. Have a kite smart bomb thing. I was going to say, boss is just about to blow up. Hurrah! Fantastic. And again, unusually for a vertically scrolling shooter, it's completely in a landscape orientation rather than a tate or tate if your game sack configuration, which is unusual. But then again, I don't think this was a coin op, so it would have been programmed specifically for home use. I quite like the backgrounds on that on this. They're pretty good. Oh, I hit a different button that time. Now I've got a super mega blastery thing, which is quite nice. It got me out of a pickle there. Okay, you appear to have smart bombs and a blaster, and I imagine that's what those little icons down there in the bottom left-hand corner are for, and I've completely ignored up until this point. I don't hear anybody talk about this. Nobody mentions this game. In fact, Warden's copy is the only copy I know of. I don't know anybody else who owns this. Oh, bollocks. Have another smart bomb. Now that's on you. And move on to another stage. Oh, well, that was actually all one stage. Okay, fine. So I move on to stage 2 now. A little bit dodgy FMV. Very dodgy FMV. Here we go, stage 2. How long before I lose all my weapons again? It'll only be a matter of seconds, I'm sure. Something about this is always Monsieur Lest as well, reminds me a bit of that. I'm quite enjoying this, and it just really surprises me. I just can't actually remember playing it. even though I definitely have. I had a conversation with Warden about it a few weeks ago, and he definitely brought it around when he bought it. But yeah, I thought I might have a look to see if I can track down a copy of this myself. Actually, I'm quite enjoying it. But yeah, if you like your up-to-scrolling shoot 'em ups, this might be a nice one to pick up. Right, so last game is Speed Power Gun Bike. So this was lent to me. I don't buy any games, you know, obviously, by Sergeant Goat. So you know him. He's been on the show a few times with me. So let's have a look at this. Right, got a choice of riders and bikes. So well, 3 to be honest. Okay, let's go with the default one again. Underground City, Japan, July the 21st, 2097. Lovely. There's some tanks. I don't seem to be too happy to see this big tank. Oh, we were in the big tank, were we? Okay. Before it crashed. Fine, okay. Oh, look. I made a mess of our big tank. I don't know why we've got our strange motorbike things. Yes, waffle waffle. Go for break. Go on, off you go for your break. Get a cup of tea and a sandwich from the canteen. Ready. Oh, Christ. There's a wall there. Okay, so that untransforms you. Go into 1 or 2 modes. That changes the view slightly. Oh, or did that change me again? Oh, I see. Right, so from that, if I tap triangle, I can go into like a boosty sort of thing and break through stuff. Okay, good. And we have a... It's like a view change there, but... Right, alright, so... Ready for another one? Boost! Pick up an item! A gun! How do we use the gun? Right, ready? Boost! Straight through that spinning digger thing. Okay, let's try and boost through these spinning digger things. Pressing buttons, I have absolutely no idea what the gun control is. Oh, and it fell flat on my arse that time. Oh, and I've fallen out of my mech. Oh. I have no control over him running back. He's just running backwards of his own accord. Right, so let's try and avoid the digger things this time. Oh, mines? Probably. Yes, it's a bit odd, this. Sort of a racing sort of game. I appear to have a very slow timer up there in the corner. Going down very slowly. Like your mum. Oh, no, that's not something I can boost. Oh, I can boost through it. Okay, that's... Yeah, gun again, but... How the bastard hell am I supposed to use it? I seem to have got a time extension as well from somewhere. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing at the moment. Oh crap, I fell off my bike. Compulsive restart. Oh, that's just stupid. You can't steer while you're transforming as well. That's a little bit irritating. There we go, mashed whatever those guys were. And mashed another one. Seems to be the way to do things, is to mash them while transforming. Oh, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? Okay. Oh. Yeah, I saw you coming this time. And again. Oh, getting quite heavy on the enemy count here. Run back to your bike, little guy. Oh, it's miles away. Oh, there's no way of speeding this up, by the way. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the love for this, I'm afraid. It just seems a bit clunky in this day and age. Again, the instructions were in Japanese, so I couldn't really read what the controls actually did. So I am sort of making this up as I go along. So result, you biking bad, I'd say. Right, so it appears like we're onto a boss battle now, so this is probably going to go horribly wrong, considering I don't actually know what the controls are properly still, but hey ho. Giant spider mech with a big Gatling gun. Ready? No, definitely not. Oh, I can still transform into the bike. Now, of course, with a PlayStation game of this age on digital controls, the camera is going to be your worst enemy. Oh god, and I've already fallen off my bike. Oh. Things are going really badly now. Poor gunbike man has not got a chance when I have no idea how to accurately control him in the face of a giant spider crab thing that's hitting me for massive damage. That meme's never going to die, is it? I suppose the E energy in the corner there is the boss's life gauge. I can't believe I'm not actually dead, because that keeps on happening. Ah! Gun! I did some shootings! Am I dead yet? No. So I'm instinctively trying to rotate the camera with an analog stick that doesn't function on this game. Blame modern camera controls, that's what I say. Oh crap, everything went upside down and horrible there for a second. Yeah, I'm running out of time as well. Yeah, can't really recommend this. It's very clunky. It's a good idea, but it's very unwieldy. Energy empty. I'm all over apparently. So I'm having to resort to borrowing PlayStation games off friends to get these episodes done. Have you got any recommendations? Comment below if you have.
Yeah, subscribe or naff off.